Do you sometimes feel as though the world just won't stop stressing you out? Me too. The reality of our hyper-connected digital world is that we are all constantly bombarded with sensory input that pushes our capacity to focus and concentrate to its limits. For many of us, this is true for nearly every second of every day, from the moment we wake up and look to our phones for the emails, news, and texts we missed while we slept, probably like shit, until we fire off those final replies just before turning off the lights at night. Sound familiar? Now, have you tried some form of mindfulness? Tried to adopt a regular meditation practice to find peace and calm, only to realize the cacophony of voices and concerns constantly singing a chorus of distraction in your mind? Feel like it's hopeless? I have a solution for you. High-intensity interval training. Coach Michael here from Maximum Health Span. Have you ever wondered why you love and possibly even crave high-intensity interval training? Or why you need to start loving it? Make sure you watch to the very end for a very important caveat. You may have already realized this on your own, or maybe you have simply noticed that you feel better after temporarily pushing yourself to your physical limits. Why is that? When you exercise close to your absolute max effort for even a relatively short period of time with limited recovery, your body simply does not have the supply of oxygenated blood to feed all those hyperactive brain cells and your muscles working to their max at the same time. When the physical demand is high enough, those hard-working muscles will temporarily starve those constantly worrying and overthinking brain cells of the energy they need to function. The result? You get a little reprieve from the constant anxiety and stress that accompanies so many of us throughout our daily lives. The discomfort of strenuous exercise is akin to the discomfort of a long plane ride to a beautiful, relaxing tropical vacation. We may not always enjoy every moment of the traveling, but that soft white sand beach, that radiant sunshine, and all those positive vibes make the trip worth it, don't they? We must realize the discomfort we feel when we push ourselves physically is coming from those annoying voices in our minds that won't let us relax, even when we try. When you feel that discomfort, picture the most annoying nag you've ever encountered. They want you to stop what you're doing so you can listen to them lecture you for the next 8 hours. The only way to shut them up? Keep pushing yourself until they disappear. It's that simple, but not always easy. The next time you're in the gym and you hear those voices telling you to quit, try this simple visualization and keep going until you find yourself on that beach. Now, there are multiple effective ways to implement a high-intensity interval training strategy for stress relief. Here are a couple that are guaranteed to quiet those stressful thoughts. Option number 1, the Tabata protocol. Pick a challenging full-body exercise. Squat jumps are perfect. Go all out for 20 seconds. Rest for 10. Repeat a minimum of 8 cycles for 4 minutes total. Feel free to give yourself a little extra rest after doing round 1, say 1 to 2 minutes. Then go for another round of 8 cycles, 4 minutes. I promise you'll forget about all that was stressing you out after a few rounds of this. Option number 2, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Once again, the movement is your choice. A bike, rower, treadmill, you pick. Go as hard as you can sustain for 30 seconds. Then go slow for 30 seconds, and repeat. Aim for a minimum of 10 minutes here, depending on your current fitness level. 20 to 30 minutes, that's rock star status. 2 very important caveats to remember. We need to be smart with this. We don't want to accidentally ruin our little vacation. First, we must choose our vehicle carefully. Pick an exercise modality that makes it almost impossible to injure yourself. Instead of doing heavy power cleans or burpees for this, find yourself an assault bike, a Versa climber, or simply a steep hill to run up and walk down. And second, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to recover and de-stress after challenging yourself. Realize this high-intensity training is a form of stress itself. Now, it's an acute stress that, when applied intelligently, leads to a significant decrease in chronic stress. At the end of your training, give yourself 5 minutes to lie down, preferably with legs elevated, and focus on slow, relaxed, deep breathing. This will help complete the reset of our stressed-out nervous system and make sure we arrive at our desired destination, a more calm and peaceful state. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share this with someone you know who could benefit from this message. I really appreciate your support. Let me know how this goes for you by dropping your comments and questions below. I look forward to hearing about your next little vacation. Now, if you'd appreciate more strategies to help you live longer and stronger, you might as well subscribe as well.